Ladies and juniors nationals, we are moving on to class 8s. I've been rambling on, so no time to go through the runners and riders, but I think we're actually starting off with race 2 rather than race 1. Early on as Jade Russell slopped into that second place position in IK65 as they kick up the dust and go down that far side. Shelley Smart slops into third. In come the 27, so they're your top 3 as they go up the hill and into that in Alpeston 43 as they come past us. No positional change at the moment as they start to spread themselves out, and Laura Jefferson, certainly one of the more experienced racers in IK65. Jade might be coming under some challenge from Shelley Smart. Shelley looking to close the gap, but just behind her is Chloe Richardson. Of course, Chloe, a former Class 9 national champion. Mixing it and Emma Ford just dropping back a little bit now in the Alpeston 43 machine, and problems for Karen Workman, who's found herself well down the order in the Star 56, taking a very wide line as she comes to hand. Takes second, Shelley Smart third, Chloe Richardson in a very close 4th place in Pennine number 6. Then we're going to go to Emma Ford, who picks up 5th place points in Alpeston 43. And as I said, problems aboard in the early stages. Karen Workman race 1 didn't come off, so we're going to move on then. They're already off the line as presumably we move on to race 3 as we get away from the line. I can see Jennifer out there. Tucked in just behind her is Scunthorpe 191, and Ellie is looking menacing. Up the inside she goes in 191. They're side by side as they climb the hill, but Ellie just about gets her nose in front. On 4 wheels, but I tell you what, it's actually benefited Ellie Lockwood as she starts to motor on in Scunthorpe 191. We'll be listening closely for flags, but can't see anything of the Here's the next one, Cassie Gunn. Not had mentioned yet, along with the teenage treble 4 machine of Kathy Brown, just a little bit off the pace, but we got to change for second as Houlihan's back up there in 158. Thomas relegated to third. Jennifer in West Waterford 158 as she looks to accelerate on. Sinead Thomas dropping back as Shelby Allman moves up to third. I think Shelby holding second. Cassie Gunn is Class 8 then assembled. Race 1 this is coming out, so we'll pick them up as they get away from the line. But Sooty's quick in Scarborough number 2. She's of course already been out on this track this morning. In the 158, and I tell you what, she's found it, but look at the lead. Vicky Appleton has already pulled in Scarborough number 2. She is away and gone. I tell you what, it's going to take someone very quick to catch her. In Hereford 350, Kirsty Bowes is tucked in just behind, and I think Pippa Brandon is just dropping off the pace as Taylor Pascal moves up a position. She shoots up into that 3rd place as it looks like Terry Mumford is fairly safe there in 2nd. Terry moves on to another circuit. 350 is still there in 3rd. Linda Lawler runs 4th, looking to hold up the traffic as Pippa Brand looks for a way through round the outside and can't quite make it stick at the moment. Kirsty Bowes and Abby Gleason are the other 2 that are running a little bit around the outside as the Linda Lawler machine relegated now with Pippa Brand tucked in just behind. And as I said, the 42 in Cody 60. Vicky Hamilton taking a stall and really in the Yorkshire machine. Linda Lawler comes across in fifth with the Spalding 19 and Pippa Brand picking up 6 place points, and completing the Northern in Cundy 61 is another one who's already been out this morning. Ruby Emerson, Sophie Pitt and Kelly Reid as we get away from the line. Look out for the champ in the orange machine as she heads them up into that first place and into looking to take that second place from Ruby Emerson in Scunthorpe 199. Kelly Reid, I think it is, runs fourth as the top four pull away as they start to kick up the dust. But Claire Williams Horner it is. Mallow 318 is Courtney Brady, and then the South Somerset machine of Sophie Pitt at the tail end as they start to spread themselves out. Alice Bevins though is looking to make some ground on your 8th leader, but I don't think she's going to make it now. With 2 on that one, still leads the round. Class 8 defence off with 55 points. Alice Bevins is a hard racer. She won't settle for second, but she might have to. I think she had second in the Class 5 earlier. Pressure from Courtney Brady in the Mallow 318 and Sophie Pitt relegated quite far back now from the rest of them, but it's checkered flag. It's the points. The Mallow 318 machine then of Courtney Brady did manage to snatch fifth of Charlene Hankey in ARC number 2. And Sophie Pitt then is going to come round racing Class 8, remember? So can she put her experience to good use? Will it be one of the youngsters? Oh no, Nicole O'Brien and Tia Reese getting caught up off the line, but we're going to keep it going. In Yorkshire number 7, these two are going to battle it out for that top spot. The dark horse for me this weekend was Tia Reese, but she had a terrible start and she finds herself relegated to the tail end of the field. But I tell you what, that's 51 it is, that leads the way. Nichols running there in a very strong second and looking to close the gap on your race leader. I tell you what, Nicole O'Brien, keep your eye on her because she's working her way up the field and she's got herself up into 4. Third place position, so Chloe Heffron is running very well. Tia Reese and Nicole O'Brien are picking off the runners and riders. They're working their way through. Nicole runs 4th and Tia runs 5th, but Tia's at the inside. Oh, she's made contact and she gets it wrong. And flag is going in, but the red flag is the one down there next to her as well. She was pushing her the whole way, but we're going to see what take 2 comes up with. Tia Reese with a much better start this time in PAC 21. She had a dismal time in the first one. With all the experience that leads the way. In Yorksdale's number 7, Beth running second, but Tia Reese right round the outside. In PAC 21 as Tompkinson fights back and makes that second place position hers. In Scunny 51, Ellie Hines, I think it is, that rounds off the top. Someone a little bit off the pace, and it is to St. Ian 7-11, but that race on the field is for second as Tia Reese shoots back through in PAC 21. Now she's got daylight, she can set her sights on Sue Nichols at the head of affairs in Yorkshire number 7 and Sue. on Beth Tomkinson for that third place position in the Scully 51 machine as Beth puts her foot down. Looking back at the front now, is Tia getting closer? The last lap flag's coming out, so she is going to get closer, make a move. She's going to and makes the move. Here's 21 now, your new race leader, as the youngster is leading the field, but Sue Nichols is going to try and fight back. She knows she won't want to do anything stupid. She will settle for 45 if she has to, but she in retail 14, Carlo number 7, and St. Ian. The yellow flag's up, Bungie's up, and Class 8 are away. Josie gets the best of the brakes, but Sandra Jones is going to go with her in Cumdy number 10 as they go into turn 1. Josie taking the inside, Sandra on the outside, Emily Hall gets those and unfortunately it's all wrong, but it's not going wrong for Josie. Can she hold off as she goes down the far side? Sandra Jones runs second. I think it's Tara Meehan running third in West Waterford 133. We've lost one, facing the wrong way, but gets it going again. And Katie Fitz, and as I said, Emily Hall, it's just all the way wrong for her in the early stages. She finds herself well down the order and motoring on. And the Sandra's very wise. She knows she doesn't have to do anything stupid. She'll take 45 points after the first round of qualifying, and these two are away gone from the rest of the pack. And last lap flag is out already, 52 and number 10 with one more to go. Tara Meehan in West Button in and out now for the minor places as they go into that bottom turn. Emily Hall just it's going to be 55 to 52. Josie Tomkinson delighted with that. Yeah, celebrating off the line. Sandra Jones Bolton wins the match over Katie Fifth as she takes fifth. Yeah, thanks very much, Tim. We are getting ready then. We are ready for the Qualia Garage sponsored ladies Class 8. They tried to confuse me again because they're bringing out race 3 first. So, I'll tell you what, though, race 3 champion Laura Jefferson it is that takes up the running, and Laura was one of the ones who have had a win along with Claire and Josie Tomkinson. There you 1, 2 and 3, so very much running to the form book in this one with the Cundy Emily Hall and Emma Ford in absolute 43, but the gap is getting closer at the front. In fact, it's closed, and Claire Williams Horner's up the inside in mountain number 1. Of course, the defending champion looking to make it 2 wins. On the end of the relegated to second with Josie Tomkinson running third. So Josie, a first and a third if things stay the same. It's not the worst of days as Shelley Smart gets it all wrong, allowing Emily Hall to move through along with Chloe Richardson as well as headline number 6 with last lap flag. Nelson 1 looking to make it 2 wins out of 2. With no answer at the moment for Laura Jefferson, who runs there in second, but those two know that second and a third respectively will be good enough points to keep them high in the tally. Shelley Smart and Nichols. A successful defense for day 1. Claire Williams. Then we go to Laura Jefferson, Joseph Tomkinson, Emily Hall. Not her day. A heat winner earlier on, along with Ellie Lockwood in Scunthorpe 191. Those two are in it. We pick up the rest as we get away. Cheers, not at the best of starts in PAC 21. Where's Ellie? Ellie's on the inside. Shelby over to this. She did that in the first round of qualifying. Takes up the run in Mallow 48. They're all bunching up behind her. Tia Reese, Shelby Allman and Ellie Lockwood are giving it a go. There's only 4 of them left running because we've lost 2 and now we've lost 318. But the ones to keep your eye on then, Tia Reese and Ellie Lockwood, they both had a win. There's only 4 of them. Then 2 are out there. Shelby Allman and Nicole O'Brien are the other 2. So what can these 4 do? 21. Shelby had a third earlier on, so looking to improve on that. Tia had a win, Ellie had a win, Nicole O'Brien had a black flag, so it's certainly all to play for as they head up that bank. If this stays the same, it'll be first and second. Ellie will be first and third, so not the worst of days by any standards in ladies Class 8 racing, but they'll certainly be looking to try and improve. So no positional change, but anything could happen as they go down that far side for the penultimate time. Last lap flag is being made ready. Your leader has been ready. The chase, but she also knows she doesn't need to do anything stupid and she can finish the day on 100 points. Ellie Lockwood, bit of push on there in third. It's Scuddy 191 for the first and the third. The yellow's going to go up, the bunchy's going to lift, and the 8s are going to get away from the line. Who's going to be at the best of the brakes? Alice Bevins was quick on the outside in PAC number 2. Charlene Heinke going with her. On turn 1, we need to get that going, otherwise this race isn't go much further. As Alice Bevins it is, that motor's on, and as I say that, red flags unfortunately come out on. The yellow flag gets ready, no heat winners from round 1 in this one, but plenty of fast cars and experienced drivers, so what's going to happen as they get away from the line? Alice Bevins, Alice Bevins runs there in second, PAC 2, but Commander 20 looking right round the outside and making it stick. Charlene Hankey unfortunately is the one at the tail end of the field at the moment. Kenny Reed runs there in fourth as number 20 goes round the outside. Emerson fights back in 199 as she says she wants to keep that first place position. As they come past, she's climbing. Here come over number 20. There's contact at the front, and that allows Alice Bevins now to move through in PAC number 2 as Emerson relegated to second. As Alice Bevins slides up the inside in PAC number 2. What a cracking race we've got here from your ladies Class 8, and it's all to play for as they go into the final turn. Second place in the first round of qualifying. She of course knows what it's like to be top of the shop at Nationals. She won it 2 years ago I think at Hereford, so keep your eye on her. We'll pick the rest up as we get away, but according to the form it is Jennifer. That's going to lead the into that second place. Eddie Hines going around the outside in third in Breedale 14. Beth Tomkinson relegated then to fourth, but someone pushed right on, and that's allowed Eddie Hines and Beth Tomkinson to move through. So I think Kathy Gunnywood and we got Kim Fitz now oversteering into that and Cassie Gunn. So I think the water is just catching a few of these drivers out as they start to get it going again. Kim Fitz will stop right on that Marshall post, and hopefully we can keep it going. I think the Tyson Trevor Ford then we're going to go to the Typhoon Treble 4 machine of Kathy Brown. Of course, problems. Once again, for a 2-year break. I tell you what, she carries on driving like this, she's certainly got a chance chance. The race on for second. Ellie Hines just about holding off as Tonky looks for a way through. She's going to have to Ellie Hines second. Beth Tomkinson doing donuts from the line, but still picking up Kathy Brown is going to get 5th place points in the typing treble. Cassie Gunman is the winner. She absolutely flew to victory in Scarborough number 2. So she'll be one to keep your eye on. Abby Glee, Taylor J. Pascal, Millie Phillips, Sophie Pitt, Hope Bolton and Sue Nichols. Sue had a second. She will want another second, and that's what she needs. Sue Nichols is wily and experienced enough to close the door in her face. These two are already away and gone from the rest of the pack. We got another car pushing on and going towards the archive. I think that's Taylor J. Pascal just about snatched it from Millie Phillips and they come past us. Then we go to the T61 machine of Abby Gleed, which means it was Sophie Pitt who unfortunately came to grief in the early stages. It looks like she's going to come again on that far side, but keep your eyes on the front. Is holding up the challenge, but City is all over the back. It's Scarborough number 2. If things stay the same, they're both in day 1. On a first and a second to share 100 points. But Sutty will want 2 out of 2. Sue Nichols will obviously want to improve on the second. What's going to happen? It's last flag. It's getting tighter and tighter. Sue Nichols holding on. And Vicky Anderson wisely. She looks to go on the inside. Sue slams the door as these two pull away from the rest of the pack. Has Sutty got an answer? It looks like she's going to try the outside line. Scarborough 2. St. Neots 7-11 and Millie Phillips is the next one across. Then we're going to go to Abby Lee in the company 6. Must have had a brick on the acceleration pedal because she found some speed from somewhere and held on to take the win. We want more of the same as we move on to race 2 of your ladies class 8. Sandra Jones then is out of there in this one. Right on the outside. In the Stratton District number 12. Terry Mumford running 3rd in the Forester D machine, running well on the outside line, looking to find some speed as they go down that far side. I think Linda Lawler it was who was running there in 4th as the race looking to be on for 2nd. That moves up into 3rd and she's got Katie Phipps in her sight as they go down the far side. Terry Mumford looking to fight back, does fight back, gets back to 3rd. Now she sets her eyes on 2nd as all this goes on. The race leader Sandra Jones is away and gone. C number 10 it is. Those two battling now. Katie Phipps is still in with a mention as well as the Carlo machine looks at the inside. Have they made contact? They have. Oh, Carlo 7's climbing cars and that's relegated the pair of them. Terry Mumford comes to a standstill. Can she get it going? It's last lap. Sandra Jones is in the lead of the room. In company number 10, all the men behind her has not thrown off the pit. Linda Lawler now has ended up in 2nd. In North Wales 143, Katie Phipps looked to try and get past and had the door slammed. She's advancing out for 3rd. But I tell you what, for Sandra Jones, 55 points. In company number 10. Second is going to go Katie Phipps. Folded 9. So that's got to be class 10, class 8, over to them, over to Liam. Yeah, cheers Tim. So we're away then. As I said, not too sure why this is being rerun. So someone gets it up on 2 wheels, but anyway, it's running the same way that it ran in the original attempt because Sandra Jones is away and gone in company number 10. So she flies away from the rest of the pack. Running there in 3rd, I think it's Terry Mumford behind her in the Forester D machine. Linda Law Lawler, she must be gutted about the rerun because she ended up having a very good second in the original attempt, but no fucking Stroud District number 12. Mr. Lawler in North Wales 143, and I think it's Kirsty Bowes in Yorkshire Dales 105. Last lap flag being made ready this time, and Sandra Jones making this look so easy. After day one, Mr. Lawler getting it all wrong in North Wales 143, but she straightens it up and gets it going again as she starts her final circle.